torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana bangamba sinebamba mara ndimufuna torari torari oyu mwana
barindili zaku ndilanga barindili walatanga nalo ndilanga ndimufuna torari nangwe bamba zinebamba atinga mutari banji bana vivo so atiba mangari bariri mashaka ende asinitini hayani anilali nilala zigigini nifune sabatanga mara ningani dini ndimufuna toraro nangwe batu bamba zitotula soraro garu zinebamba azidisisimularo azidisinadakaro zisadisidakaro zituwisa labutano wa mudiba domufesa niyeni mubutise udoni tarucheta ndime avana ndomafuna borala so ndite obamara
ndimufuna torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana bangamba sinebamba mara ndimufuna torari torari oyu mwana
ndiyamufuna ningasizwipesese ufi uambara kate apatana pese banjibodipira nakahuyuzuwese unamazwipi zwita uri jabatsimublese unazvinjizve adumangazo mme atiware ndomufuna chifarana kumendi safari ndomufuna ubva chakale chada ifilari mufuneni oraro sotenda ubabari ndilifuna lotoralo chamimwaha yote ya malo ndichipha nalo ndazivuya nalo usikale doba ndikho isa ya mamalo nachifuna nahaya nivachifuna naho nochifuna chifisha ngolo nochitafuna ufika ndimulithendwa nanomfuna oyo anena kumpa ene unachitafuna
torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana bangamba sinebamba mara ndimufuna torari torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana bangamba sinebamba mara ndimufuna torari torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana ndimufuna torari oyu mwana bangamba sinebamba mara ndimufuna torari torari oyu mwana.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This is your number one internet radio station. Broadcasting around the world. This is your number one internet radio station. The music you love right here, right now.
Good evening and welcome to Prefab FM, the station made for satisfaction. Just gone 6 after it's 8. Coming to direct right here at the music department where everything is going down. Welcome to the station with a beautiful jam by Free Fix. Saying the Mufuno Raro Hoyung. This is one of the jams that you must be in look for just for this evening. Good evening and welcome to Prefab FM, the station made for satisfaction with yours truly. Meant be at the combination. Give it a hold for the big shots for this evening on a Women's Rights Day right here in the southern part of Africa, and also connecting all globally as we do this each and every evening up until the hour 9. We say this is how we do it each and every evening. Give it a hold for the big shots. And let's do this one more time and say I'm going to give you nothing but good music. So what has been looked upon this day, as I told you before, it's a Human Rights Day. What has been in look for it? People, the Lord said a lot of various things, and regarding the president, that was Deputy President David Mabuz had also said a lot of various things. Good evening and welcome to Prefab FM this evening. Pretoria, we got you covered. This is Prefab FM. Giving you the track of Brent Timber saying when it's all said and done. This guy, you can feature him or you can watch him in the next hour to come right there on Mubango, playing a character called Rantumeng. He's also the stepfather of Vusi. That's happened on Mubango right there. It's just gone 12 after 8:80. You are listening to Prefab FM this evening with your story. There might be the combination. Give it hold for the big shows. We're talking about Human Rights Day. How did you celebrate about Human Rights Day wherever you are tuning in at this particular moment? We talk about Human Rights Day. Human Rights Day, everyone has got a right because they are definitely because they are human. It was started right there back in 1948. The UN defined 30 articles of human rights in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It established the universal human rights on the basis of humanity, freedom, justice, and also peace. Why the South Africans celebrate this day is mainly focusing on there was a day historically linked with the 21st March 1960 at the event at Sharpeville. On that day, 69 people died and also 180 were wounded when the police fired a peaceful crowd that had gathered in the protest against past laws. This day mark an elevation of an ordinary people rising in uniforms of proclaim their rights. So it seems like the issue of the rights they've been claimed each and every locations. They've been claimed in each and every destination. The question might be, if you claim your rights, because once we look around South Africa, there are a lot of strikes that one can say, people, are they given the rights or not? This is the day that you can be able to express your feelings towards the parliament and also towards the people that make the legislations right here in the southern part of Africa, connecting the world. And also you can tell me how was your day regarding also this day. Be able to connect with me on a live chat that is below this link written in red, and also on 071 7099 840. Prefab FM is all the way on Facebook page. Good evening. And we are on Human Rights Day right here in the southern part of Africa. Not meaning that beside the borders you will be able to comment. You tell me how was your day, and also I'll also be giving you the updates that has happened during this day. Good evening, and you are on Prefab FM, a station for satisfaction. 14 after it's 8.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Don't cry, baby. Zubulila, stana sentizo ya me. Zubulila, stana sentizo ya me. Ndimamele. Datela standa same Serabide Nangona ngekwe juse kwako Oya kumbolang sitin yaktanda Undaben sitin bambenge sanda Hangeke ndikushie standa sa Itelu zunglinde Ditendi zobuya Zohlala ndikuthanda forevermore, please, baby. Ndithanda izobuya uzohlala usenhlizweni yami forevermore. Akekho omunye sithandwa sami, kuwena wethu intombi yami, umama wabantwana. Solinyembezi sukukhala Subulila Subulila Sana sentiyo yame Subulila Subulila Sana sentiyo yame Dakwela standa same Said I'll be there Nangona ngekwetuze kwako Oya kumbola ngisithi ndakuthanda Undabe nsithi ngibambe ngesandla Angeke ndikushiye sithando sami Yakwela standards said I'll be there. Nangona ngekwe tuse kwako. Oya kombola nsithi ndiyakuthanda. Undabe nsithi ngibambe ngesandla. Angeke ndikushiye sithandwa Sukulila Sukulila Sithandwa senhliziyo yami Sukulila Sukulila Sithandwa senhliziyo yami
Sukulila Standazana is soul culture right here on River. Those are the guys that I be able to grab the awards in terms of, I can tell you in terms of summer, they were able to walk up with an awards and they are born right there in Eastern Cape and also making their mother tongue to be well acclaimed and well known by each and everybody that listen to their jams. You are on Prefer FM. It's just gone 19 after it's 8 and we give you nothing but good jams in terms of this Afro Pops music that can chillax you on WCW. Talking about the issue of Human Rights Day, right there, we seems like you'll believe me with me that Somgaga is one of those guys that, in fact, if you violate his rights, he will just come to you and tell you like it is, straightforward, in your face. Somgaga confirmed that he got engaged to his bae, Mukhalem Town, at the Love of a Bridge that was in Paris when they were at Bachicon in Europe. Somgaga also made it clear that he doesn't plan on making it long engagement and it is ready to walk down the ice ASP. I wanted to wait for the right time to tell everyone, but paparazzi, I'm not long timer engager. I'm not talking about getting engaged 7 years ago. It must be within a year. Those are the guys, those are the ladies that are making their rights to be well known or well acclaimed, talking about the rights of these homosexuals, or we can only mention the rights of gays in the other directions, you know, in that some Gaga fall in which under category. And talking about these issues of the likes of some Gaga and also the likes of the people that do lesbian and also gays, they've got the rights. They've got the rights to marry who they want and also to divorce who they want, and to tell you that indeed, you are my crush on this day. Just gone 20 after it's 8. Listen to Prefer FM. Keeping hold is the man behind the combination for the big shots just for this evening. Moving viral along, right there we talk about the issue of engagement. Just bear in mind that also you might know the story. Tabuti and also Mushil, they got also engaged. So it's like most of the celebrities they are getting engaged in the other directions, and also not forgetting that. If you can get engaged as a celebrity, people they are looking to you as a downfall in the past years ago. Look at the story that made the headlines yesterday, talking about the rights of the journalist EFF Shivambu. You regret attacking journalist EFF Deputy President, that is Floyd Shivambu, apologized for this attack on journalists outside Parliament on Tuesday morning, accepting that his behavior was inappropriate. Shivambu was caught on camera on Tuesday morning with his hand around the throat of Network 24 journalist Adrian Dihoak. This is not the first time that Shivambu found himself in the hot seats regarding the journalist racism. In the year 2016, he accused another journalist that he is an AN7 journalist. He was acting as a Gupta agency. That was another story regarding this issue of this EFF deputy president, regarding the issue of him violating the rights of journalists, right here. It's another friend part of. But back in the days in 2012, well, he was still the ANC Youth League. He was still the spoken person. He also violated the rights. Another journalist saying he is a white bitch, or she is a white beach. Reading another comments or another thing that this man already said regarding the rights of the journalist, he also mentioned the likes of Kashif Ejam, that she was drugged. This was back in 2013, but when he refused, maybe if he can refuse to lay upon his apologies, he will be fined upon to 175,000 rands for each harassment that he did. That was talking about the issue of Human Rights Day as regarding to the journalists that are trending or also that are giving news in the other direction. You are tuning in Prefab FM live stream radio coming direct at the music department right here at University of Valley, 22 minutes after the hour 8. Good evening.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Ngaphandle kwakho unjengengoma wena mshaya ubusuku bonke ngiyokwenza njani ngaphandle kwakho yewe nawe ingoma yewe ingoma yewe ingoma yewe ingoma wena ingoma wena ukutubani uthini andinamsebenzi oh ngimthanda baby unjengengoma yena engishaya ubusuku bonke ngiyokwenza njani ngaphandle kwakho A relentless song enganginiki buthongo ingoma engiyithanda nanini na ngoma wena wangena kum wenza umzimba wami ekhaya lapho watsho kum ngaphakathi deep inside of me oh ngoma ndini wandiphatha ndaguquka soze ndiphinde ndive into enjengalena sound, uyingoma, uyingoma goma uyingoma goma ingoma bila pakumbe mfubete ingoma mnani ingoma ngatikiya wo ingoma ngatikiya
Assuming that you're enjoying the jams right on that was coming through by Tandisha saying Ingoma, just taking us to 28 minutes after the hour 8. You're tuning in Prefab FM with the men behind the combination keep you hold for the big shots on Human Rights Day, and also regarding the updates that has happened during this day on Human Rights Day right here in the southern part of Africa. We look upon the protesting learners from Cape Town's townships call for the rights to safety at schools. The youth has appealed to the government implementing and adequate safety measures at learning facilities in communities where the crime rate is very high. This include Khayelitsha, Langa, and also Guguletu, saying that they are using this Human Rights Day to fight for their rights to safe and to be safe at a school. This includes the demonstrations of civil society groups that are equally that are inadequately violating the rights of equal education right there at the Social Justice Coalition and Reclamation City. That was the discrimination right that the learners, they are not treated equal in terms of education. That was not the only issue. The issue was regarding the issue of a crime rate right there at Cape Town. That is, it is still very high, that you find that the students or their pupils, they're getting inside the schools with big machines and big guns, we can say also big knives that can also scare or that can frighten other pupils. They say that the often violence over the drugs theft spills over into a school, and as many as gangs members are learners that are at the schools at the moment. So it seems like the issue right there at Cape Town, they're not taking the issue of this Human Rights Day as very important issue, because remember, the pupils, they're on the strikes, or they're demonstrating that they're being violated their rights right there at Cape Town. And also regarding the issue of Cape Town, we can also say the crime rate there is very high. They just plug some billboards or plug some cards saying we want to be safe like Zuma and have 27 bodyguards. We want to be safe like Zuma and have 27 bodyguards. These are some of the purposes that are saying regarding this issue of Human Rights Day, when they're saying their rights, they're not being treated like any other South African citizen right here. And I'm scared to live for young learners because it takes a village to raise a child. This was one of some of the codes from others that has been violated due to these issues right here. What has been your highlights for this day on Human Rights Day right here in the southern part of Africa? What has been your highlights day, or what has been your highlights moment, or how did you celebrate your Human Rights Day right here in South Africa? Do you think that in fact your rights is being acclaimed, or your rights is being represented wherever you can possibly be in your locations? You are on Prefab FM with the man behind the combination this evening time, and say we are dominating like nobody's business. Pretoria, we got you covered. This is Prefab FM.
The higher you build your barrier, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, I will sing, yeah. You hide behind walls of Jericho. Alarms come tumbling down. Hey, deny my place in time. You squander wealth that's mine. My so bright it will blind you. Because there's something inside so strong. Hey, hey, I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Oh yeah, brothers and sisters, when they insist that we're just not good enough. Yeah, where we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. 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 Sister Pigelena, Sister Pigelena, Sister Pigelena, Helena, Sister Pigelena, Sister Pigelena, Sister Pigelena. Cause there's something inside so strong. See, I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Something inside, I've got something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. But oh no, something inside me so strong. Something inside so strong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Something inside so strong.
Who does it like that? Who does it like that? Expect Lira right here coming through with something inside the South Strongs. These songs can be sung by the likes of Kenny Rogers and they can make it to be sounding so fabulous. It is Prefer FM 24 minutes before the hour 9. We are still on Human Rights Day right here in southern part of Africa. Talking about the issue that was trending all over the globe or all over South Africa tonight or today is the amongst of South Africa is the amongst 40 countries to sign Kigali Declaration. This was signed by the president of South Africa, that is known as Cyril Ramaphosa Matamela. This was an African Union member state that they've signed an agreement that will lead to the continent being free trade zone. South Africa is one of the 40 countries to sign the declarations, which now has reflected by 22 member states by January 2019 to come in the effects. These declarations or signing of Kigali Declaration is also have got impact on the boosting of the trade between African countries and to encourage local benefications and also manufacturers. Some of the countries right in Africa, they didn't sign that agreement of Kigali Declaration, the likes of Nigeria, where the President Mohamed Buhari did not arrive in Kigali after an unhappy but the business people back home and after those agreements. So these are the issues that are happening beside the borders, beside the countries of Africa in general. It's just gone 23 minutes before the hour 9, 23 minutes before we wrap up the installment just for this evening. Live chat is below this link where you'll be able to comment and tell me your views regarding the issue of Human Rights Day. How has it been for you? Were you celebrating it enough? Were your rights being violated, or you are still in the other directions in terms of the rights? Are you still protected by the law of South Africa? That can be the other issue. 071 7099 840 071 7099 840. Coming direct at music department, giving you the musics of Afro Pops, Afro Souls of South Africa right here on the station made for this evening.
Right here.
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This is Your number one internet radio station. Broadcasting around the world. This is your number one internet radio.
And I feel from now on I do. When I sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, sit on the sound of me, sweetie word of me. I sang it in one, the bone of the moon, a fun and hour. I sang it in one, the bone of the moon, a fun and hour. I sang it in one, the bone of the moon, a fun and hour. I sang it in one, the bone of the moon, a fun and hour. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound, the sweet one, Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sound of me, the sweet one of me. Sit on the sound of me, the sweet one of me. Sit on the sound of me. Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love. Sit on the sun, a sweet one. Ubambo Lwam, you the one I love.
One of the gems that are very soulful, or indeed on the other direction, there was a Phil Legacy saying "When I wed" right here on Prefab FM, just gone 18 minutes before the hour 9, 18 minutes before we wrap up the installment just for this evening. But unfortunately, during the time that I was allocated right here on Prefab FM, that's how things we end up just for this evening. Reading up last thing that has happened during this day on Human Rights Day, there was an address meeting or address speech by Deputy President, that was David Mabuza. He also emphasized the issue of South Africans should be outraged at the recent murders and death of young women and also children in the country. These are most of the highlight things that he talked about in his speech right there at Shapeville during this day. And Mabuza also commented on the recent killings of the children and the people living with albinism, that they are being killed like nobody's business. He also called on South Africans to work together and to end scourge of crimes. And on the other issue, he also talked about land. He said South Africans were not truly free without land. So that was the speech of Deputy President, that was D.D. Mabuza. Thank you very much for listening to the show. Thank you very much for also getting hooked with me. And thank you very much for also liking the page that is Prefab FM. Let's do this again tomorrow. Hopefully that in the next days to come, I'm not sure if we will have motivation talk tomorrow with the likes of Mahamba Tanyani. We'll see about that one. He's living with a jam by Semito Ungowa right here. Just gone 17 before the hour 9. Good evening and stay.
Ishabulile ngokufumu bengoa umshayinisile ngokufumu bengoa wenomi ndabona kukwela abantu ayi bekukwele amathokozana inyemezi zami sakwala yokindawo akobuthando lutshelwa ndivisa ubuhlungu kodwa ndathifara gama lakhe lathi kumusithwa tesezulwini sithi talitha ngoba yena ibikwezinyani ngoba nikabheke empumalanga tshonalanga ndifunana nalofana naye akekho munye ngoba wena ube muhle nyani wena ngoni wena ngoni jabulile ngobuvumu beko wami wena ngoni wena ngoni umshayisile ngobuvumu beko wami Sama manje agoba impilo yami iyayisiphelele ngenxa yalo ngoba wena nathifuna ukuhlala nawe sikule sobabili sibe ngamaqheku kodwa nginyani ngiyazi usanjana kanjani kwezinhle ukhamuvumeli engene enhlizweni yami Nanso sibe mtheni womunye sesabantwana sonke sibe nesinsuku